you doing, man?
What's up,
why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for the camera?
I'm Mena. I train at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu with this fella and Jose. I'm also firefighter EMT at the Colorado Springs Fire Department.
What was your introduction to jiu-jitsu? What was, the inspiration that made you first get onto the mats?
So when I was younger, I think it was probably middle school, seventh grade. I was always like a little scrapper.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to get into things. So I got into karate, and karate we did judo and Muay Thai there. It was less than a year, but I liked it a lot. Almost excelled. Almost got my black belt under a year. But in the judo part, we did some jiu-jitsu with it too.
Okay.
And then I stopped, and I was like, oh man, karate's for nerds.
This is middle school.
Yeah, it's middle school.
Okay.
So I started playing football, which helped me out with strength and speed and explosiveness. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been interested in kind of maintaining things and able to keep most of the things that I learned. And then when I got here, I was like, okay, I'm more settled down. I want to get back into it. And I wanted to fight MMA, so I wanted a no-gi gym. And I always liked 10th Planet. And all of a sudden, I met Rico, one of the buddies at the gym, and he was at my cousin's house who lived out here. And he was like, hey man, I coached there. Cool, I'll stop by. And from then on, I've been hooked. I'm up almost 3 years now training.
So how old were you when you met Rico? And
Rico, I was 26.
Okay.
26 and a half.
Okay, so you were did a little bit of judo, taekwondo as a kid, and then after that it was just kind of football.
Yeah.
Graduated school, didn't really do much until about 26 years old.
26, yep. 26. So it's like maybe 11 years. No, probably more than that. Like 13 years, 14 years.
A little hiatus, okay.
Yep.
And then you just pretty much hit the ground running, huh?
Yeah, dude. I mean, God didn't bless me with like a lot of stuff. Grew up kind of poor, but He blessed me with a good body, athleticism, and
Oh yeah.
So I gotta give him that.
I'll be judged to that athleticism, man. When I got you on my back, it's no fun, bro. I'll tell you that. But so you have how many MMA fights?
I have 3 MMA fights. I have 1 boxing fight. I have 3 Muay Thai fights, and I've done 4 or 5 jiu-jitsu tournaments when I won all gold in all of them.
And this is in 3 years.
3 years. Yep.
Oh man.
3 years.
Like I said, hit the ground running, man.
Yep.
Gosh. So in this 3 years of doing all these different martial arts, all these tournaments, I'm sure there's lessons that you've acquired, all these training that you've gone through. Is there anything that you've learned in martial arts that you can kind of take to your career as a firefighter or EMT?
I would say the discipline. I wasn't as disciplined as much as I was younger.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And kind of, when you're not disciplined as young, it kind of seeps into when you get older. But once I got into the fire department, I was a little more disciplined. But now doing fighting and training and having a goal, like a fight, in the horizon, that kind of gives that discipline to eat healthy, be healthier, be more conditioned. And it helps me on the mats and definitely helps me out on the job too. Because, man, when I first started, I was almost 240 pounds in the fire department. Now,
yeah, I remember.
The lowest I've been now is like 183.
Yeah. And
now I'm like 205 just because I've been eating.
Yeah, I see old pictures of us back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm like, dang.
I was a chunky boy, back in the day. So I feel way better. And with my program at my station, it's the high angle rescue program. So we're doing a lot of hikes.
Right.
I need that endurance and that stamina, in order to get to the patient, and then bring them all the way back down to it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a real life or death situation, man.
Exactly. So it helps me out a lot.
Wow, man, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, in jiu-jitsu, especially at our gym, camaraderie is huge. How big is camaraderie in, the firefighter, like in your career as a firefighter, man?
Oh man, it's huge. It's really big. It's in the gym, it's like you're training each other to get better. And it's like life or death situations where you get choked out and stuff like that. But, say if we're going in the fire and you're with me, you're my medic. You're the guy sitting next to me in the engine. And we go in and it's a big fire. One of us goes down. We both have to rely on each other to be able to get each other out. Or if we miss something that is on a patient on a medical call, you know what I mean? If you miss something that could cost their life, I'm there. We're all kind of piggybacking off of each other and things like that. So it's camaraderie's there, and you need that trust, and it's essential.
essential. Yeah, I feel that, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. So how long you been firefighter?
5 years now.
5 years.
5.5 years.
And you started in Colorado, or
No, Colorado, yeah. So
okay?
I did a fire academy, little college fire academy in California. Wasn't getting a job out there. Everything worked out to come here to Colorado Springs, and
Yeah,
it was just the snowball kept rolling, and now I'm here 5 years, and you know what I'm saying. This has been fun.
yeah.
It's been good.
I feel
But
that.
ups and downs, definitely. You know, some downs, definitely for me.
I feel that. I feel that. So, what would you say to other, kind of firefighters, kind of dealing with certain things that you dealt with, and how has jiu-jitsu played a huge role in
Oh, definitely.
getting over those things?
I can personally say that I've been through some things where, like, I resulted to, substance abuse and stuff like that, where I decided to go alternate routes and try to medicate in certain ways that I probably shouldn't have. And that almost cost me my job and cost me my trust in a lot of people in the department for me. But at that same time is when I kind of first started jiu-jitsu, and being able to get in here and take out all that stress and all that stuff that I was going through on the mats instead of going through substance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And abusing substance.
For sure.
That is crazy. Like, even now, like, if I don't go to the gym for a week or one time in a week, I get jittery. Like, I need to do
A
something.
little withdrawal.
I need to get in there and release what I got to release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I would say I'm past all that stuff that I was going through, but still, it's like this keeps me baseline, keeps me, like,
It's part of the routine.
right there. You know what I mean? So, and I'm always like an active dude, so I need something to keep me in this. I go home and I could be angry when I leave home. I come back, I'm like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, baby? Don't be mad at me. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I yelled at you before I left. I just needed to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a big stress reliever, and to all the people, all the firefighters out there who are going through problems, that maybe are overweight or just can't get in the time in, or had like a really bad call or things like that. From my experience, coming in doing something like this with other people, getting your butt kicked,
Yeah.
and starting off and getting your butt kicked, right? It's just a big stress reliever, and it helped me out, and I'm sure it'll help somebody else out.
Oh yeah.
There's no doubt. So definitely.
Well, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you
Thanks,
so
man.
much, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
You
it.
guys doing this.